Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Slow Blues in E for a chromatic harmonica tuned to the key of C. This is episode 4. What we're going to do here is combine what we did in episode 2 and episode 3. As you recall from episodes 2 and 3, what we've been working on is what I call next door neighbor sweet spots in the E minor pentatonic scale. Episode 2 presented the sweet spot on holes 2 and 3, notes E and G. Episode 3 presented the sweet spot on holes 4 and 5 draw, and we did all kinds of stuff with them. And now what we're going to do in this lesson is we're going to combine those. We're going to use both sweet spots as part of the same phrase. We're going to continue the same pattern we did in episodes 2 and 3, which is I'll play a one-bar phrase and then I'll leave a bar for you to respond to it. And if you're not clear on what a sweet spot is, go back to episode 1. If you're not clear on what a next door neighbor sweet spot is, go to episode 2. And then if you're not clear on what kind of stuff we would be doing between holes 2 and 3 and between holes 4 and 5, go back to and review episodes 2 and 3 where we deal with those two separate sweet spots in isolation. But now let's try to put them together. Again, we're going to crank up the E7 vamp with our good friend Michaela Gomez on guitars. Here we go. All right, I hope you were able to follow that, and a little bit of ear training exercise there too, being able to distinguish when we're playing holes 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Hopefully that was good for you. Coming up in episode 5, what we're going to do is we're going to introduce octaves, which is its own kind of sweet spot, but we're going to introduce it in the context of doing some of the stuff we've been doing with these next door neighbor sweet spots. So it's kind of a compound sweet spot. It's going to be a slightly longer lesson because we're going to take some time to explain what octaves are. If you are a chromatic player who has been playing blues in D on a chromatic harmonica tuned to key of C, you're most likely very familiar with the octave sound, and it's quite likely that you actually use octaves. So stay tuned for episode 5 to learn all about it. See you soon. Stay tuned.